Welcome to Business as Usual, a strategy game of wealth and power. The island has long been ruled by sophisticated elites, and today marks a day of change. A day when you get to take back the island for the people and make it what you've always dreamt of.
To take control of the island, players are in an all-out race to earn respect and purchase the central bank. Respect is gained by completing objectives. The central bank can be purchased for 10 respect.
The game may also end at any time. If any of the assets deplete, the player with the most respect at this point of the game is crowned the winner and takes control of the island.
Game setup. Set up the influencers, upgrades, objectives, and lobbyist cards near their designated paths.
Put the events, presidents, non-for-profits, and leader cards in reach of everyone. Put the resources and gold in the game bank.
Randomly distribute one scorecard to each player. Scorecards determine component color, personalized objectives, unique abilities, and help you keep track of your profits per turn and respect totals.
Now distribute to each player their allotted game components. 1 pawn, 1 voter token, 6 businesses, 8 toll booth markers, and 5 profit cubes. Each player starts the game with 8 gold and 1 of each resource, character bonuses as indicated on the scorecard, and 1 business of their choosing. To determine the order of those businesses, each player must roll a dice, and the highest roll selects first, continuing counterclockwise.
Turn overview. Turns are divided into 5 steps. 1. Collect profits. 2. Take and resolve an event card. Event cards can be positive or negative and must be resolved immediately. 3. Roll the dice. Dice determines how many actions you have this turn. 4. If you own a non-for-profit business, collect your rewards. 5. Complete all actions.
Actions. Players may move freely around the roads, businesses, and card pads around the island. However, there are 4 categories that cost an action. First, by passing a barricade or a toll booth. Second, by purchasing a business, a card, or a toll booth. Third, by initiating a lobbyist auction. And fourth, by collecting the taxes from the central bank.
Actions. Passing, barricades, or toll booths. Barricades take 1 action to pass and cannot be purchased. Toll booths act like barricades until they are purchased. Players purchase toll booths in order to collect fees from passing opponents. Toll booths cost 1 gold and 1 of any resource. To purchase a toll booth, take 1 action to step onto the toll booth, a 2nd action to purchase the toll booth, and a 3rd action to step off of the toll booth. Once owned, place your toll booth marker on the designated spot. You may not pass freely through your toll booths without an action or a fee required. However, opponents must pay 1 action to pass, as well as associated premium to your color. So what this means is if you are blue, your opponents must pay you 1 clout. If you're green, 1 employee, red, 1 time, and yellow, 2 gold.
Purchasing a business, card, or toll booth. Each business costs 10 gold, 1 of each resource, and 1 of the associated premiums for that district it's in. You must be on the business you are purchasing. After paying, place your business token on the board and move your profit cubes to match your new profits per turn.
Now let's talk about profits for your businesses. Per turn, every business produces 2 gold and the premium associated to that district color. For an example, a business in the blue district would produce 2 gold and the premium associated to that color, which is 1 clout. So 2 gold and 1 clout. Whereas a business in the gold district would produce 2 gold and the premium associated to that district, which is 2 gold as well. So that would be 4 gold per turn.
There are 5 industries on the island: energy, health, media, retail, and non-for-profit. Non-for-profits only cost 8 gold and 1 of each resource. However, there are no district premiums attached to the non-for-profits. And rather than producing consistent revenue, non-for-profits give you bonuses based on your dice roll. After purchasing a non-for-profit, randomly select 1 of the non-for-profit cards and keep it face up beside you for the remainder of the game. Remember that non-for-profit rewards are now number 4 on your turn order.
Purchasing cards. To purchase an influencer, objective, or upgrade card, move your token to that designated pad and spend 1 action to purchase it. The cost of a card is 1 gold and 1 premium associated to that district. Playing a card does not take an action, and you can play as many as you'd like.
Influencers give you one-time tactical bonuses to increase profits and to control the flow of the game. They may be played at any time, and rarity is shown in the top left corner of the card.
Objectives can also be completed at any time. Completing an objective earns you respect, and 10 respect allows you to purchase the central bank.
Upgrades help increase your profits. Cards in this pile will either say improvements or mergers. Improvements require a one-time fee and are industry-specific unless otherwise stated. Once played, move the profit cubes on your scorecard to reflect the new profits per turn. There is a max of 1 improvement per business.
Mergers combine 2 businesses into 1 super business. Mergers require 3 things. 1, for both businesses to be in the same industry. 2, a matching industry card. And 3, a one-time fee as indicated on that card. In order to complete your merged business, remove your 1 business token from the 1 business and add it to the one that you are keeping. The prior business is now back on the market and up for sale. Merged businesses keep their improvements, however they cannot be improved further once merged. Special note, once there's a merged business on the board, toll booth fees now are doubled.
Lobbyists. Lobbyists reward players with long-term strategic bonuses. Initiate a lobbyist auction by moving to the pad and flipping up the top card, reading it out loud. When an auction is initiated, players conceal the amount of gold they would like to bid in their hand and put their hand in the middle of the table. When all hands are in, reveal your bid. Only the highest bidder pays and receives the card. In case of a tie, tying players roll the dice. The highest roll wins the card, but must pay 1 gold of the total bid to the loser.
Taxes and the central bank. Some cards specifically called for taxes to be paid. In this instance, place paid or owed taxes on the taxes square on the left side of the board. Anyone may collect these taxes by traveling to the central bank and spending 1 action in order to collect.
Presidents. Some event cards call for elections. Presidents are voted in by all players and will affect certain districts and industries. When an election is triggered, place the top 2 presidents in the 1 and 2 slots beside the White House. Read the effects of both presidents out loud and decide your vote, 1 or 2. Conceal your voter token in your hand and place your hand in the middle. When all hands are in the middle, reveal your votes. Resolve any effects from the president who is voted in. And in case of a tie, the player that drew the event card determines the outcome by flipping their voter token.
Trading with other players. Remember, absolutely everything is tradable. Trades with other players may occur at any time, your turn or not. Trading does not count as an action.
Trading with a game bank. You may only trade with a game bank on your turn. You may do so from anywhere, and it does not count as an action. The trade ratios are 3 of any 1 asset for 1 gold, 3 of any 1 asset for 1 resource, and 3 of any 1 asset for 1 action. An asset is anything you own: resources, gold, businesses, cards, votes, etc.
Leader cards. There are 3 leader cards: Business Mogul, Lobbyist, Guru, and Toll Booth Tycoon. Leader cards are given to a player who's leading in 1 aspect of the game. While in the possession, they count as 1 respect to your respect total. Leader cards may be stolen from you by another opponent at any time if they pass you in that area of the game.
Additional notes. Players may pass through other players' businesses, and multiple players may stand on the same location. If you run out of assets and a card requires you to pay, get ready to trade your way out of it. Remember that everything is tradable, and future considerations and loans are always on the table.
Keep all used lobbyists and objectives in front of you for the remainder of the game. These may be used later to prove your totals. Note, the game ends if any asset is depleted. Spend your assets to ensure the game doesn't end while you are behind. Start battling your friends and foes for control of the island now. Are you up for the challenge?